Welcome back to It's New. Barry Schwartz here, and we got a whole crew, kind of new crew. Welcome and new. Thanks for being here.
Hi.
I see what you did there, Barry.
It's a new day with a new person. I knew it all along. With Crystal gone, it's out with the old and in with the new.
Yeah.
It's like the show is taking on a new meeting. If I knew you were coming, I would bake the cake. Barry really went with a nuclear option here. Sorry to be a nuisance. I know I've enumerated this numerous times, but welcome to the show. And I'll end with this. You're really a nutritional addition to the show.
A nutritional addition. That's what you ended with?
I ran out. I ran out.
Clearly.
I know.
You should have ended early, a little bit earlier, but that was
No,
great.
That was very good, Morty.
Thank you.
Not as good as Greg's wall, but it's up there.
Nothing as good as Greg's wall.
Well, it's great to have you anew. Thanks for coming in. We have a lot to talk about. Mordy, what do you got for us?
This analysis was spot on from Danny Goodwin and Alita.
Great. And anew, what do you got for us?
Well, the PMax news continues, but this time from Microsoft Ads.
And Greg?
And we have a new column in PMax that should be heavily used.
And I'll be talking about merging content versus site moves and URLs that are unknown to Google. Yada, yada, yada. Morty, whenever you're ready.
Okay, first thing I know, I need to let you know that every time someone says PMax, I laugh on the inside.
Noted. Oh, yep. Just on the inside? Okay.
No, I try not to laugh on the outside. But anyway, and in case you've been living under a rock, which goes back to what we were saying before the show started about rocks, HubSpot lost a lot of its traffic. And then the SEO world has lots of takes about this and lots of political fighting about who should be credited for what and whatnot. It's almost like just eating popcorn and, oh my God, I'm barfing in my mouth at the same time. Danny Goodwin over at Search Engine Roundtable. I'm surprised Barry Schwartz has not covered this story. I don't feel like that Barry Schwartz guy is falling behind on the news, and it's a little bit disappointing.
I'm sorry.
Failure. Yeah. But Danny Goodwin has been really on top of it, and he has an article on Search Engine Land X HubSpotters Real 5 SEO Insights about HubSpot traffic woes. And it goes through different things about it and whatever and whatnot. I just want to kind of summarize it from my personal experience working with an enterprise content team. You don't go from 2005 to 2025 in 3 seconds. Like that takes a long, it's one of the points in the article. It takes a long time to overhaul a massive amount of content and to move a content strategy. Alita Solis, who you all know well as Alita Solis, also has a write-up on her website, alitasolis.com. I think I have that right. I hope I have that right. Sorry, Alita, if I got that wrong. Just Google Alita Solis and you'll
correct.
Yeah. Okay, good. Going through the keywords that the kind of keywords that HubSpot lost, and a lot of them are just like general garbage keywords that they weren't getting any traffic for anyway. Another take that I saw that was really good was Nick Leroy went on LinkedIn and basically said, SEOs, have you lost your freaking minds? Traffic is not the metric, it's money. Money is the metric. Money is the metric of success, not traffic. I saw another person, I forgot who it was, sorry for forgetting things. They said, like, I wouldn't, if I'm HubSpot's brand team, I'm like, oh no, we lost all this traffic and everyone knows who we are already and just comes to us directly. This is terrible. What shall we do?
Yeah, it's been an interesting, I mean, HubSpot has been well known for the past several years for like ranking for everything.
Mm-hmm.
And anything, and totally off brand too. And they were like the poster child for like content marketing for many, 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 many years. And as you all know, what Google ranks very well for many, many years, one day could just go away overnight. And this didn't go away overnight, as Alita said and other people said. It happened slowly over time. But I'm not sure. I mean, again, I think a lot of people felt this was coming at some point. And I believe even HubSpot, I think I heard HubSpot on stage, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I heard HubSpot on stage, some people saying, we know this is an issue, we're consolidating, we're merging content, we're trying to be more on topic. So I agree. I don't think HubSpot probably lost much money from this. If anything, they probably were able to get more targeted traffic from Google that's more on brand and more on topic. But again, I mean, that's really HubSpot's data, which I don't have access to, but they definitely saw some type of SEO collapse over the past, couple weeks.
Yes.
Good.
Awkward silence.
Well, Anu could fix that. Go ahead, Anu.
All right. So last week, Microsoft gathered their friends of Microsoft Ads, as they call it, the FOMA team, to talk about the new updates that they're coming up this year, and they gave us 4 for Performance Max, especially. One that is definitely popular among B2B advertisers. I even put a poll up today about why would you join Microsoft Ads? Why would you use Microsoft Ads? And people are like, for B2B, because I'm a B2B advertiser, the LinkedIn integration is, a no-brainer. So yes, there's LinkedIn integration coming for Performance Max now. So now you can do that for just normal search ads and Performance Max. And in the US, Canada, UK, Australia, France, and Germany, you'll be able to tap into the professional targeting data, including the company, industry, and job function signals. So yeah, if you're using Performance Max on Microsoft Ads, yay to you guys. There's also some more stuff like reporting that's going to get more granular. So that means you'll be able to advertise by audience segments and track individual asset performance. There's going to be smart conversion tracking. So that's new conversion value rules will allow you to adjust values in a real time based on business specific factors like location and device usage, and that'll make automated bidding a bit more precise. And a new customer focused, where you'll be able to enable specific targeting of new customers with options to either increase bids or new customers, or focus exclusively on acquiring them. So yeah, new updates, PMax updates for Microsoft users. So happy days for those guys.
Greg, was that so hard? Like, I was engaged and interested the whole time. Didn't fall asleep at all.
Oh, see, I was going to say, I didn't even think Morty knew there was a PMax from Microsoft.
I just laughed inside.
Oh, you guys are too kind.
Very good. Yeah, I was going to say, I can't believe you didn't fall asleep, Morty. Awesome. And Greg, what do you got for us?
Okay, we're going to keep it here PMax so you can giggle, Morty. And Google is testing a new column for reports called Used Since. And this is visible on the asset in PMax. And it will show the date that you added that asset, which is really cool. So if you just put new creative in and you're looking at a longer time frame and you see you've got less stats or something like that, check back, see when it was used since, and there will be a date column that just pulls right in. So you can say, oh, you know what? I didn't actually use it until January 15th. That's why some of those numbers look less than other assets or something like that. But it's just a nice way to see when you actually implemented an asset in your campaign.
Yeah, pretty interesting column there as well. Yeah, that could be useful. And then I'm going to be covering how Google has merged. Well, Google's John Mueller basically said that merging content is often much more challenging than doing a site move. So this is something not new. Google's been saying this for a while, and it makes a lot of sense. If you're starting to take content from multiple pieces on your website, putting them together, and having all these new signals where it's one URL as opposed to 5 different URLs. And Google's done this, but many sites have done this over the years. You have to give Google time to actually consolidate those signals and URLs into one place so Google can figure it out. Whereas site moves, you're just moving from like one domain to another and nothing else is changing except for the URLs themselves. But they're all a one-to-one relationship. Google's able to pick on that really fast with those 301 redirects, which again is not new, but just I wanted to reiterate that. And 2 is in Google Search Console, there's sometimes a status for the index report called URL is unknown to Google. So Adam Gent asked, what is the priority of those URLs? Like, does Google check them out? What goes on? And Gary from Google said that they have no priority. They are unknown. They're not known to Google. So inherently, they're no priority whatsoever. So again, just to keep in mind that if you see that, you might have to go ahead and do extra stuff to get those URLs to be found in Google after they are flagged as that, meaning resubmitted to Google manually or something like that. Find it annoying. Yeah.
To get that status removed from the URLs, the Google's not. I think that they doubled down on that too much. Personal opinion.
You think?
Yeah,
that could be,
I tried.
It's kind of like a 404, I guess, on some level.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Any event, thanks so much, Anu, for joining us for the first time. And thanks to everybody who listens. And we'll hopefully be back tomorrow with more It's New.